Hello everyone, I am Apex Gamester and welcome to episode 4 of FIFA 13 Premier League Career Mode. Reactions from the last game, of course, we lost 3-0 to Genoa at Old Trafford. We have seen criticism for De Gea. Even though he only played 2 of the 3 games, one of them was a 6-1 win. Apparently, hang on. Apparently, conceding 4 goals in 2 games isn't enough. And also, we have received our news from the physios that Evra will be out for 3 weeks as he recovers from his sprained ankle. So that is 2 defenders out already. Now, we haven't heard anything back from Jesus Navas yet, but we do have a long time to go until the start of the season. Sevilla have come back to us. They have said that our offer for 14 million was completely unacceptable, and the player is too valuable. They've set now a new target of 20 million for Jesus Navas, so if you increase the offer, we'll take it under consideration. Now, of course, we will increase the offer, but we'll increase it to £16 million, I think, is an acceptable price. So, other news is that we've received a transfer offer for Ashley Young. Arsenal want to pay £15.5 million for him, which of course is anywhere near where we would sell him to a Premier League rival. Also news about... Oh, hang on, this is even worse. Injury occurred in training. Nemanja Vidic suffered a bruised leg. He'll only be out for 3 weeks. 3 days. So nowhere near August the 20th. So we have our opening fixture, which is against Everton, just as it was in the real season. And we've now just received an offer for Javier Hernandez. Roma want to pay £15 million for the man. And of course we will reject, as I think this season he's integral to our plans. I think we need to take a look at our team management. I think we need a new formation. Something which covers us more in defence. Maybe a 4... No, I don't know. That doesn't cover us more in defence anyway. So that's just stupid. So you're looking at things like 4-5-1. 4-5-1s. Where are the 4-5-1s? There we go. Oh yeah, so that is a 4-5-1. So, or things like this, which are very defence orientated, but very dull and boring. Also, other ones like, let's see what else we've got. Something like this, which is more what Barcelona play. And I think this one could be worth a look at. But we would have to adjust our approach somewhat. We look at our squad. Defence wouldn't change. However, Michael Carrick would need support back here from someone like Scholes, with Young and Valencia there, with Rooney in that attacking midfield role. Also, that's a place where I'm sure, yes, he can play as a striker or a centre forward, so Danny Welbeck would be happy in that position as well. But this is going to be more of a build up to the season episode. As we can see, our £16 million offer for Jesus Navas has been accepted. So, let's go through to what he is asking for. He is asking for £80,000 a week, which is exactly what he earns at the moment with 2 years and 11 months left on it. He wants 3 years. Now we're going to try and soak him in. I think if we offer 82,000 at 4 years, squad role, sporadic, future first team player, crucial first team, important first team. I think to set him as an important first team player, I think that'll lure him right in. So, £16 million I think is a pretty good offer, and a pretty good price to get to pay for him. And we received an offer for Phil Jones from Sunderland, who want to pay a hell of a lot less than what Manchester United paid for him. Was it a year or two ago? So we shall ignore that. And we can see that Roma are in talks to take away Fernando Torres. And we've received another offer, this time from Spurs, for Hernandez, even less than the offer that we had for Roma. So certainly won't even be considering that. And so other places in the squad that we should look to improve. Depth at right back, I think, is something. I mean, if you look across at all the 80s and nearly 90s that we can see, we can also see a lack at right back. We don't really have that great amount of strength. Now, Rafael has had a poor pre-season, but we shouldn't. We should give him the chance. But there are other areas where we could use improvement. Maybe in that central midfield role. But I think we're going to be okay for now. Also, if we look at our sell players, do we still have players on the transfer list? Transfer listed players, but no offers have come in for any of those yet, so we just have to wait as Inter Milan target Falcao, I don't know how to pronounce that. And Manchester United's predicted finish is top, and a key player is Nemanja Vidic. And I'll read this out. The new season can't arrive too soon for Manchester United, as their fans feel this is a year in which they can land the championship. Much will depend on the proliferancy of in front of goal of Robin van Persie, the created guile of supplying him from Ashley Young. Titles are won by great defences, so at the other end they will need Nemanja Vidic to find consistency, to be a rock at the back, and also pop up with a goal or two himself from time to time. Our youngster with high hopes this season is Phil Jones, and fans will be eager to see him shine. And as we can see that we have a contract agreement with Jesus Navas, and we shall accept that transfer, and that player is now ours, as we get an offer from Lindegaard from Sevilla, who we just bought Jesus Navas from, and we shall reject this offer as we could do with the cover. But you can see that we have successfully negotiated the signing of Jesus Navas. The player has packed his bags and is on his way. Once he passes the medical, he will be available for training and selection, so as far as I know at this time, you can already include him in your plans for the next match. Fantastic. And you can see there that we have... it is said that the 26-year-old's arrival at Manchester United is sure to shake up the squad, and a few players looking nervously over their shoulder. I think Antonio Valencia will be the one that is most nervous. Please note that our game with Southampton has been rescheduled, and Chris Smalling has returned from his injury, but not to be rushed into his role, is to aggravate the injury. And Valencia's position is in jeopardy. And yes, that could very much be true, as we have a game in a couple days, and that is our first Premier League game. We both know I'm not being games, but I won't let you down if you name me in the team for the opening game. So De Gea wants to be named, and I think we will do so. And Apex Gamester is in the spotlight leading up to his first competitive game. I'm not going to read through that. We both know what the pre-season... We all know, sorry. Well, it depends if only one person is watching this. Yes, of course. We all know what my pre-season has been like. So we hope that things will change for the good. Now, with Jesus Navas, I'm not going to start him. I am in fact going to leave him on the bench, where he will make a contribution later on. Evra cannot play, Butner will have to take his place. And this new shape, looking forward to seeing how that works out. So we'll take Evra off the bench as well, and we'll put Johnny Evans in his place. And who else? Cleverly knows fine. And I think that is pretty much all we can do. If we go to our player roles, we can change our captain back to Vidic. And you can see this is all changed as well. I think Robin Van Persie should be given the free kicks, but that's fine. We can change that all when it comes to it. And Valencia and Young can take corners. So, here we go. Next match. And I will not restart any matches no matter what happens. I will play as I need to. And I think we're going to go for the white kit today. Get that autumn sun. As it says, it's overcast. They're down upon us. And as we can see, top guys to look out for: Nathaniel Klein, very talented young midfielder. Young defender. And that's pretty much it. Nicky Lambert is on the bench there, but we will see how things go. And just do one of those, and then let's get straight on with the game. Our first competitive game, and I hope you have fun watching it.
Number 15, number 16, Michael Carey. Number 22.
And we'll miss the teams walking out. And we can see there Nathaniel Klein at right back.
Number 18.
Not too familiar with the rest of the players, but I'm sure they're all very competent and will show us the back of the ball as soon as they get an opportunity. So this is our first competitive lineup. I think with Scholes and Carrick supporting the defence, I think we've got a real solid backbone to the team. And De Gea named in the squad as requested. There's the Premier League match ball for this season. And once again, as we don't start the kickoffs, it's game on. Now I'm going to try and commentate a little bit less as I try and concentrate on actually winning this game. So as De Gea gets his first handle on the ball. Good work there from Valencia. Probably surprised to be playing today. And Vidic there. His tackle was a bit ineffective. But Raphael is there. He's got a lot to prove today. Didn't perform as well as expected. Butner as well. First Premier League start in the wake of Evra's absence. Will be keen to stake his place in the team. Valencia finds Van Persie, who finds Rafael, and lets the ball run on a bit too far. But Valencia manages to actually win the ball back. Rafael plays it back to Carrick, to Scholes, and here is Button. A few good passes stringing together here for Manchester United. Is Scholes again, and that pass not so good there from Scholes. And there's an advantage played against Valencia where that tackle just happened, and Carrick has actually lost the ball. As Vidic is under immense pressure and the ball just wouldn't stick with him. And a bit of a hairy moment there as De Gea managed to get the ball. And again, it's a game of the misplaced passes. As Southampton rage forward, and the defence is again ineffective. Ferdinand couldn't get there in time, but the inaccuracy of the shot saves the Graces. I think we might get relegated this season. As Rafael manages to win the ball back for Manchester United, and he's given the pass back, comes out to Scholes, Scholes out to Butner. Butner back to Scholes. Ashley Young, who hasn't seen much of the ball yet in this game. And he wins Manchester United a throw-in. And the throw-in taken a bit too quickly, and of course, right as that happens, we give the ball away. Frustrating stuff as Rooney wins the ball back, and a counter-attack is on the cards. And that's given to the wrong player. I was actually looking for Young in the centre, but it just decided to ignore that. So that's fine. And great work there from Vidic. As the defence clean up. And here's Carrick. Here's Butner, who finds Young, who finds Van Persie. And here is Rooney. And he loses the ball again. The thing about Rooney is he's not seemed so confident on his feet in pre-season. He is on the end of a shot when he's in the area, but hasn't looked so great one-on-one with another player. But there's Carrick, who finds Young. And Young with the cross. And Valencia couldn't quite meet it with his head. But there is a throw into Manchester United. And here is Valencia in possession again. And here's Rooney. And Rooney with a long sloping ball, curving towards the goal, but unfortunately went the wrong side of the post. Short kick out from the Southampton goalkeeper. And Valencia manages to outpace the attacking player to win back the ball. Vidic plays it forward to Young, who seems to have been fouled but nothing given. And Southampton win the ball back in the confusion. And well, I wouldn't say efficient defence, but effective eventually. And again, completely passing to the wrong player. is Young. And that is apparently a through ball to Scholes, maybe. I'm not sure, but it was clearly just a pass out to be a throw-in. And another throw for Southampton. And Young just thrown down like a rag doll, but still only wins the throw-in. And again, the wrong pass is picked out. That's fine. And Van Persie picks this up. And Valencia is in acres of space. And he's looking for options, and he has Van Persie there, or Rooney, or it was actually Young, but seemed to completely miss both of them. But that was a great run from Valencia. And Carrick does really well here. Tries to find Van Persie, who is again beaten down like a sack of shit with nothing given. And Butner's sliding tackle puts Manchester United in danger, but is there to clear up his own mess. And here's Carrick. Valencia. And Valencia tries to play a ball through to Rooney, but doesn't get anywhere near him. And coming up to 45 minutes here with no score. As Vidic covers in defence and keeps the ball in. And Butner. And here's Rooney. And loses the ball too easily again, Wayne Rooney. And Young wins it back. And he tries to find Valencia. And Valencia is found. He takes a while to take the ball down and shoots. And it is a goal for Antonio Valencia. Right at the brink of half-time. And it's a great supply from Rooney, as we'll see in the replay. Young wins it back. Valencia does take his sweet-ass time bringing the ball down to ground. But in the end, the shot was true. And a perfect way. As the half-time whistle blows, Manchester United go in leading 1-0. Valencia, again, the perfect time to show his worth as we wait for the introduction of Jesus Navas into this game. And as we can see by some of the stats, only 2 shots. Our passing percentage has been pretty poor, 82% compared to their 87%. But there we go. Let's 18 tackles performed by us as well, so that's always good. And so we start the second half with this marginal goal advantage. And it's Valencia who scored that goal, who sets forward to Rooney, who puts in the cross, and Scholes is on the receiving end of the ball out from the edge of the area, shoots in, but always curving away from goal. But that's one thing about Paul Scholes, he should never be afraid to have a shot from the edge of the area, as he's got a venomous foot on him. As Rooney picks up the ball here and loses it up easily again, but the sliding tackle does bring it back to him. And here's Valencia again, who has been arguably Manchester United's best player today. And here's Raphael. Rooney, who does take the shot, and the cross will come back in, but great defence to take care of it. And a good sliding tackle there from Scholes. And Vidic's, actually it was Ferdinand's tackle, was this time And again, surprised he actually managed to get that cross in. But Ferdinand was there to head away. But Scholes is here orchestrating a counter-attack. But Van Persie couldn't get on the end of that through ball. But here's Carrick. And that pass, seemingly to no one. Still got this glitchy thing going on in the screen. And at 54 minutes, it's still, at the moment, looking like a confident 1-0 for Manchester United. But their defence is still a bit unstable. But Raphael there, proving to be very worthwhile as Carrick picks up the ball here, who gives it to Van Persie, who gives it to Antonio Valencia, and to Van Persie! And that's a good save. And it will be a throw-in. And here's Valencia with another good cross. We're hoping it was going to be good. Scholes to Carrick. Back out to Valencia. Raphael again. Valencia again. And again the defence is strong enough to deal with it. Carrick couldn't win the ball back. It's 2-on-1 here. And Ferdinand does really well. As De Gea boots the ball out to come to Fox. And Valencia wins the ball off of Fox and protrudes down that right-hand side. Cross comes in. And it was Ashley Young who was looking to get on the end of it. Oh, and Vidic dispossessed there. Ferdinand having to do some strong work. And here's Valencia again, who has really worked hard today, but he knows that his time is numbered in this game. And his skill gives the ball away pretty much, and he loses a throw-in. Now, let's make that change. Let's see what we can do by introducing him into the game. That won't be performed now. The throw-in will be completed first. The throw-in given away completely to Rooney. Valencia there, who can see Jesus Navas waiting on the sideline, knows he has a chance to put in one more cross, and battled through about 3 tackles to get that cross in. Great defensive work again there by Ferdinand. And here's Valencia again. And then comes the cross, but the goalkeeper holds safe. And this is the thing, we're waiting for a substitution, but the ball could easily not go out for ages. So we sort of have to artificially put the ball out for a throw. We won't do it this way because we're in quite a good position as Rooney runs down the right hand side. Early cross, which Van Persie can't get to, and then he keeps possession. But there we go. Ball goes out for a throw-in, completely accidentally, as Valencia, with his head held high, comes off, and the new addition, Jesus Navas, is introduced into the game. As Raphael's 2 failed challenges for some reason, but again inaccuracy of the shots provide a windfall for Manchester United's shame. Carrick, and straight away Jesus Navas is in a brilliant position, and here he is, and the cross is in. And it is a fantastic goal from Robin Van Persie. Jesus Navas's first run as a Manchester United player involves a simple-headed goal for Robin Van Persie. And, well, that's absolutely fantastic. And we will look at making that another change. I think Kagawa, bring on Kagawa for Scholes.
Goal for
And
Manchester
back in the
United.
game
In the
there.
74th minute,
As that
number
substitution
20,
takes place.
Robin van
15
Persie.
minutes left on the clock. And a good opening fixture so far for Manchester United. Oh, and that's a crunching tackle there. I believe that was that by Rooney. Not sure. But oh, Carrick wins the ball back in a really good position here. And he is completely unmarked going forward. And here's Van Persie in a great position. And there's a good save as Kagawa picks the ball up here. And a great volley there. And Young's still on the ball. And Southampton now will look to break. As Ashley Young looking a little bit tired. But still holding ground well. And De Gea's given the adequate support. Oh, and a great ball there to Van Persie, and he nearly managed to break through the defence. And Kagawa. And here is Jesus Navas, who was causing Manchester United all sorts of problems in Spain just a couple of weeks ago. Plays it forward to Kagawa. And Kagawa with an open cross. And defence able to deal with it, but Rooney on the prowl. And Rooney wins it back, but will, I think, lose the throw-in. And also there will be a yellow card for Shinji Kagawa for that earlier challenge. And that solves the mystery as to who was responsible for that, as we look at an empty field. So, Southampton making a substitution. Lallana coming up.
Substitution in progress.
And that's their captain as well, to be replaced by someone else.
Richard Chapman.
And I think it would probably be a good time for us to make our final substitutions. And I think, actually, let's consult the energy bar, and it's Wayne Rooney who's looking the most tired. So, I think Welbeck, if we bring on Welbeck for Rooney there. But of course, the ball might not go out of play again in this game. I wouldn't mind if it didn't, because that means that we wouldn't concede any goals. And finally, the defence take care of that. As Rooney dances around the midfield. Shot from range hits the goalkeeper, who can only parry, as Raphael boots it upfield as far and as wide as he can to allow that change to take place. Danny Welbeck on for Wayne Rooney.
Substitution on the field.
Raphael, who is pretty much dunced by the attacker, and it's an open cross and an open header as well, but it was straight at the goalkeeper and he was able to deal with it, and Young loses the ball here, and it's another defensive scramble for Manchester United, knowing that the end of the game is right around the corner, but unable to concentrate. Jesus Navas picks up the ball here in an advantageous position. The cross is beautiful, and it is an open cross. And Young nearly smashed it in, but it went high and wide as the full-time whistle blows. And Manchester United capitalise on what has been so far a poor pre-season to record the first clean sheet as well since new manager took over. So, Not a bad game. Waiting for those goals to come in. Still no. And this is the first goal from Valencia. Not bad. And then Rooney's shot from range. And I don't think... No, we can't even see... We can't even see Jesus Navas's first assist. And, of course, Van Persie's first goal. But I have recorded the replay to be part of an end of season highlights package. If we eventually get that far, who knows. So, as we can see, Michael Carrick wins man of the match. Truly deserved as well. Scholes, I'd say Kagawa didn't play too well. The defence, actually saying Vidic didn't play very well. Ferdinand surely did. I want to see those tackles. 3 out of 6, all of those. Raphael actually scored 4 out of 4 of his tackles. Pass is complete. Carrick on top of it again. Dribbles as well. You know, we've got some real strong dribblers in this side. 2 completed crosses from Jesus Navas, and they were 2 amazing crosses. Really good acquisition, I think. Rooney with an assist for that earlier Antonio Valencia goal, but a great game. So a good start. 2-0 away from home. 2 decent goals. Full of positives. So really looking forward to the next game. I think in terms of team strengthening, there's not really a lot more we can do. The squad's got plenty of depth as it is. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe as always. And tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me what you think of Jesus Navas's first touches as a Manchester United player in this career. You know, of course, tell me what else you think as well in the comments, and give me your opinions. And thank you very much again, and I will see you next time.